One of the biggest things you don't know how to do whenever you're first starting your business is setting customer expectations. And in today's video, we're going to talk about a couple different things that could potentially upset your customer if they're not addressed before the work begins. But if you're looking to start a pressure washing business and you're not sure what chemicals to use, how to mix them, how to clean every surface on a residential job site, property protection, or how to set up your equipment, check out the How to Wash course. It'll be the first link in the comment section and the description. Also, if you need help keeping up with customers, sending estimates, invoices, and collecting payments, all for free, check out QuoteIQ. It'll be linked in the comment section and the description as well. So early on in my business, I would talk with customers before I gave them an estimate, and they would ask me, do you think this will clean up, or do you think you can remove these stains? And typically the areas that they were referring to were areas that they had never been able to clean themselves, things like rust stains or oil stains in the driveway. And early on in my business, I didn't understand that these types of stains could not be cleaned in the same way that an organic stain could be cleaned. So for example, as you guys know, we use bleach on a lot of different surfaces. Bleach will kill stains that are organic, that are living. However, it will not remove non-organic stains because they are not living. And knowing the difference between these two is very important when communicating with the customer, because if you tell them when you're walking the property that you're going to try your best to remove those rust stains and the oil stains in the driveway like I used to do, and then after the job they look exactly the same as they did before, the customer's now going to expect an explanation from you. And if you're unaware as to how to properly treat these, you won't really know what to say, and then you'll come off like someone who doesn't really know what they're doing, like I was. And this is why within the How to Wash course we go over a bunch of different stains and how to treat them, so that way you have the knowledge and can speak properly to these procedures. Because if the customer thinks that you don't really know what you're talking about, if they think that you don't really know what you're doing, then they aren't going to respect you. And if the customer doesn't respect you, then they're not going to be very receptive to you upselling any of your other services, and they won't have you back out to their property. And how do I know? Because a lot of these situations that I got myself into early on, where I didn't know what I was doing or what I was talking about, those customers have never called me back to reservice their property. So my lack of knowledge in the beginning of my business really hurt me, because I wasn't able to properly articulate the cleaning processes and set realistic expectations with customers as to the final outcome of what the house would look like. So learn from my mistakes, take the time to educate yourself to what types of stains are typical and the proper way and proper chemicals and proper procedures to remove them, so that way you can speak to your customer better, and also so you can upsell to these types of services. Not only was I not able to clean all those non-organic stains, I missed out on a ton of extra money upselling to remove them, because if it's something that the customer is pointing out, obviously they have a pain point, and pain points are excellent opportunities to make more money. Now, you also want to set expectations with customers that aren't actively pointing things out, and that's why it's important to walk the property before the service begins. Take note of anything that's not going to come clean within the process: rust stains, oil stains. You might see some oxidation on the backside, because a lot of people that get services done at their house are expecting you to provide them a new house in a lot of circumstances, and that's really just not the case. We are there to kill off all organic stains on the property and rinse them, and we're not there to provide them a new house. So make sure before the job you're walking the property, you're taking note of anything that's not going to come clean or anything that's not really going to look great. Like vines are a great example. Sometimes people have vines growing up the side of their house. They remove the vines and there's like little pieces of plant left over from those vines. Well, within the cleaning process, we're not going to be able to remove that. I'm not going to put enough pressure on your siding to remove remnants of vines. So those are just little things that you want to take note of as you walk the property before the job. Inform the customer about those things, so that way afterwards they're not questioning you of why is there oil stain still in my driveway. You want to beat them to the punch per se. And also, when you notice those types of things, just educate them on the fact that they are typical cleaning procedures will not take care of this. This is actually a whole different procedure from what we typically do to clean a driveway or to clean a home. However, if you would like us to remove these types of stains, we can do XYZ procedures, and it's going to cost you XYZ more. So just be mindful of that. The word of the day is going to be educate. Educate yourself on things that you don't know, so that way you can speak properly to these types of things on site with your customer. If you made this far in the video, comment down below, educate, and I'll hashtag your real one. My name is Justin. This is Forever Self-Employed, and until next time, hustle hard and get that money, baby. Peace.